Hey guys, so this is Coffee with Dakota, and I'm going to answer your burning questions. And this one is from Joni, and it's a tad long, but I'm going to read it. I may read it fast, so if you don't catch it, you may need to look at it below. But Joni says, I have been on a path to spiritual ascension all my life. I have been surrounded by takers, and I always just want to give. I have taken 2 Reiki classes and 1 shaman. I realize you can't just take a class and be ready to give these gifts. That is so true. I own a business and work full-time, but this is not fulfilling my burning desire to help the much-needed ascension process for mankind. It feels like the earth is spinning so fast. Yeah, yes it is. I might get slung off before I realize the potential good I came here to do. In prayer and meditation, I have felt the love of spirit and have come so close to having that full-blown experience when you see the fireworks dancing in your third eye. That's a great experience. I believe I have rejection and self-esteem issues from years of unreciprocated love from humanity. I am diligently working on breaking through, but could use some help getting rid of these blockages, truly becoming fulfilled in the moment and fully trusting that I am and I can. I can see you have dedicated your life to the service of humanity, and you are profoundly inspiring to me. I deeply desire to meet you someday and spend time in your workshops to help me heal and ascend. Oh, I would love to have you here, Joni. I have not had a vacation since 1995. Oh my word, and am the breadwinner. Joni. Okay, that's the first thing we're going to talk about right there. Seems there is never enough time or money. I am so burned out with the rat race. Do you ever FaceTime or Skype sessions? I feel a deep connection with you and know your compassionate coaching. I could reach infinite ascension and be a true gift to the world as you are. Any meditations or literature or guidance or mentoring spirit might recommend would be welcomed wholeheartedly, passionately burning to break through. Brightest blessings, Joni. Oh, Joni, let's talk about the vacation. Really, 1995? That's like 10, 11, 12 years, Joni. 12 years you've been in your little corner. Okay, so to any of you who have not had a vacation in the last, I'm going to say 5 years, even if it's a staycation, you go be a tourist in your own little town. Do something. Get a vacation under your belt, because that is a time to recharge and rejuvenate yourself. And especially in these times right now where we are, like Joni said, just spinning on this globe at throttle speed. And yeah, it does feel like we're going to be slung off any moment. So there's so much happening, and we really all need to gear up. And when I say gear up, it means to get our soul right, to do the work and get to the place where we're not having to work on those past issues anymore, but really digging into the tools and the places where we can be present day, and recharging, finding those ways that we can recharge. So one of the things that I do every week is I take a soul date. And on this soul date, I go and I do things that are nurturing to me. I go completely alone. Nobody goes with me. One time I took her, never again, because I had to keep her on a leash, and it was like, ah. So you do these soul dates where you have an entire day, if you can. I take an entire day. Some people take up to at least two hours, and just really recharge. And that can be a mini vacation. And Joni, I know you can do that, okay? So start putting it on your calendar. Pick a time, be consistent every single week, and just do it. Just do it. Don't make any excuses not to. It's so important to recharge. And so some of your other questions in here is that, do I do FaceTime or Skype sessions? Yes, I do. I do sessions. I probably have about a 2-month booking out period at this point, but I do sessions and mostly soul coaching, and I can also do the Mystic's Message, mentoring, that kind of stuff. So that we can do. We can set that up for anybody who might want that. And what you would want to do is there's a link on our navigation, which I guess will be up here, under Heal, and you'll see Schedule an Appointment, and put that on there, and Amber will actually email you back and set up a time for you. So the other thing is that, you know, you don't have to come here for a retreat. We actually only hold maybe 3-4 retreats a year. And a couple of those you have to have been a student of the mentorship in order to even attend them. So what we do have, Joni, that you would probably really, really love, is we have the mentorship program, and we have 4 enrollments per year. We have another enrollment coming up in the fall time. And in the mentorship, we really dive into the teachings of the medicine wheel of that direction that we're actually entering. So in the fall, we'll be entering into the alchemist soul archetype, or the west direction, and we'll be really doing a deep dive on that. And that's a lot about creating boundaries and working on forgiveness. We do a lot of ancestral healing. We work on the physical environment, sacred space. The alchemist is also, it kind of ties into being an earth keeper, so really being a steward of the earth and learning how to be in gratitude with everything that is around you. So anyway, it's a great, the program is tremendous. I really am proud of the work that has been put into this program, and I have seen exponential change for people who have been involved in it. It's been really just it is by far probably the best program that I've done, to be honest. Not to toot my own horn, but you know, I've been at this for 30 years. I finally got it right. That's kind of how I feel about it. So what else do you have here? Oh, beautiful bird. I don't know if you guys can hear it because of my mic, but I always listen to what's happening around me when I'm answering questions, because there are always messages, and that is that's the golden eagle. I can't see him, but I'm pretty sure that's his cry. So we have a family of golden eagles right around here, and this is the first time I've heard him today. So what I take from that is eagle is in the east direction. That's the visionary. That's kind of like that place where we plant the seed. So I'm planting that seed right now for you. And it's also about perspective, you know, being able to change your perspective. And maybe that's part of this for you, Joni, is that, you know, the way I look at the work I do, I am serving humanity, but I serve humanity one person at a time. You know, right now, I'm connecting and speaking to you. And there are others who are watching, there are others who are participating in this conversation, but you asked a question, I'm answering your question. Joni, I'm not going to say your last name because I don't want to give away privacy, but you know who you are. And so that's how I approach my work. It's one person at a time. And if I can help one person, and if I am working on my soul, then I am shifting humanity in a very, very, very profound way. You know, it reminds me of the story of the man walking on the beach, and there's thousands of starfish that are washed up on shore, and he's picking up one and throwing it back into the water, picks up another one, throws it back into the water, and this guy comes towards him and he says, man, you know, there's thousands of them. You're never going to save them all. You know, what does it matter? And the guy says, well, it matters to this one. and it matters to this one, and this one, and this one. And, you know, you can get really overwhelmed if you think about how big the world's problems are and how many people need healing. But right now, I'm only focused on Joni and me. And that, for today, would be a perfect way to end. And that's how I will end. All right. Thank you, Joni. And I hope to see you in the mentorship. The other thing we have, since we're not opening up the enrollment anytime soon, there is a live Facebook private group. Why did I say live? Because I just did a live video. And I do teachings in this Facebook group, and we do a live meditation every week. And I kind of give you, you know, stuff. You guys also get the private Facebook group. They get first dibs on seeing the coffees before the general public does. So join us on the sidebar. I don't know if it'll be on this side or this side, but over here, there's a link to join the private Facebook group. So do that and be a part of our community, okay? All right, bye. Hey, so stick with me for just one more minute. I've got something really exciting to tell you, that we are just now going to be opening up a private, super private Facebook group for just a very select people who are very interested in this kind of work. So what we're planning on doing is doing some light teachings that will kind of coincide with what we do in the mentorship, to give you a little taste test of each of the directions. And so for 9 weeks, out of each time that we go around the medicine wheel, we will re-embark on a new direction and give you some challenges and some fun things to do that will kind of line you up with that energy of the medicine wheel. I'll also be doing a live meditation every single week. And we call that Trance Tuesday, so you can guess what day it's going to be on. And in addition to that, we're also going to do, in August, we're going to do a 21-day gratitude challenge. I can kind of foresee that in the fall time, we're going to do a 21-day soul detox cleanse. We'll do 21 days of ritual. We're just going to do all kinds of stuff. So anyway, this is an invitation-only type Facebook group. It's a closed group. So if you want in, then go to the link below and let us know that you want in, and we will make sure that you get a personal invite. So again, go to the link below, get your personal invite, your little golden VIP card, and join us. We're actually going to be starting meditations now, so they probably, by the time you see this, have already started. So get on there and come join the community. Now, wait, before I let you go, before you hit that stop button, this group, this Facebook group is, I want the energy to be super high, and I want it to be really authentic, and I want people to show up. So if you're just joining the group just to have it on a tab on the sidebar, you know, it's not going to be worth your while. It's not going to be worth my while. I want people who are engaged. I want people who are really interested in learning this work. So if you know somebody also that you think would fit that, then please give them this link and let them kind of join up. Or once you're in, you can invite people in as well that you want. But really, I'm very protective of my groups. So please come join us if you really feel called and led to. All right, I'll see you on Facebook or in another coffee. Bye, guys.